Habari Jed. Habari Jed. Jed.
Mzuri, habari yako ama?
Niko poa, niko mzima, nashukuru. Siku nyingi. Yes, yes. Si siku nyingi. Ni juzi tu tumeongea. Yes. I know. Yes. Siku mbili. Yes, like 2 days. Siku mbili zimepita. Yes. Yes, umekuwa.
Hey, Rosi, habari yako?
Rosi yuko hapa, ameniambia anajaribu kufanya tu hivi kama atamaliza, sijui kama amerudi.
Habari Jed.
Hey, naendeleaje dada yangu?
Mzima, asante. Na wewe?
Niko pole.
Uko pole. Sawa. Ninafurahi kuwa hapa na nyinyi leo.
Yeah, that's really wonderful. Karibu, karibu.
Tumekupesa sana, Rosie.
Asante sana.
Yes, we have missed you a lot. Tumekupesa sana. Yes, tumekukosa sana pia. Unajua, siku nyingi.
Umenikosa pia.
Yes. Umetukosa pia. Nimewakosa pia. Yes, if you say that you have missed us too, nimewakosa pia ama nimewapeza pia. Yes.
Nikosa. No?
Okay.
Mmewakosa pia?
Yes, nimewakosa. Yes, nimewakosa sana. I have missed you, you know?
Where do I put me?
You say ni, it's me. When you are like talking about first person, wa means us, so nimewakosa. So it's yes, nimewakosa. Nimewakosa sana.
Okay,
yes.
I missed you. It's the same organization as French, as English. I missed you. In
yes.
French, it's the opposite way around. It's really confusing. Nimewakosea.
Tukosea. Okay, no. If you say kosea, okay. Kosa means like you have missed us or like you have not seen us in a very long time. But if you say umetukosea, that is a different verb. It means that you have done something bad, you know, like
something bad to me.
Yes, 2 different verbs. Kosa and kosea. Yes, are literally different.
Samahani.
Yes. Yes. Like for example, if you say samahani, nimekosea, it means sorry, I think I'm wrong, you know, that kind of a thing. Ndio. Yes. Ndio. So, okay. So, naona Kantika amefika. So, sasa tutaanza. So, angalau Kantika ako hapa. So, naona na sauti yake inaingia. Hey, habari yako?
Nzuri.
Hey, karibu.
Asante.
Yes.
Habari za usiku.
Nzuri kabisa. Yes, so leo tumejiunga na dada yetu Rose hapa. Amepotea kwa muda kidogo, shughuli zimekuwa mingi. Lakini nadhani sasa yupo. Anaweza jiunga na sisi kwa vipindi vijavyo. Okay, so we have Rose, we are privileged to have Rose. I think you have met Red. So she has been lost for a while, and I believe that she'll be with us in the continuing sessions, no? Yes, so kwa sasa tutajitambulisha kama ilivyo desturi. So like as usual, we get to, you know, get the ball rolling about our names, kujitambulisha, you know? And I believe that most of the people wanajua kujitambulisha. I believe kila mtu anajua kujitambulisha. So it's very easy, rahisi kabisa, ndio maana tukaweka hii. So very easy. This is my introduction, but I think I can say mine so that it becomes a little bit easy. Or who wants to go first? Do I go first or? That was it. You've been a very long time. I think we should give you this privilege. Yes. Yes, to go first.
Sawa. Jina langu ni Rosie. Ninaishi Ufaransa, lakini ninatoka Uingereza. Nina umri wa miaka 48. Ninafanya kazi, I still don't know that word, a social worker. Mfanya something with a J in it. Hobby zangu ni
Yes, kazi ya maswala ya jamii.
¿Cómo? What? Sorry? Pole?
I said jamii. You remember when we
Jamii,
said about
oui.
jamii? Yes,
Jamii.
kazi ya jamii. Yes, maswala, things
Kazi ya
about
jamii.
social, social, like society and communities. So social work. So yes, maswala ya jamii. Yes, kazi ya jamii. Yes.
Kazi kwa. Kazi kwa. Or maybe you're writing it down in the chat?
Kazi ya jamii.
Yes, I'll be writing for you. So Rosie and Leah.
Hobby zangu ni kutembea in nature, outside, nje, kutembea nje. Nimemaliza.
Safi, nice. Yes. And also you taught Kantika some new one. And she's like, Jamie. Yes. Yes. So si nani ataendelea next. Sijui nani ataendelea baada hapo. So tuna Jet, tuna Kantika, kuna mimi. So mtu yote tu anaweza jitambulisha. Yes. We'll go next. Nani ataendelea?
I was wondering, can I ask a question about what was your name? Rosie?
Rosie.
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 Oh, okay, Rosie. When you say outside, you like to walk outside. Can you say ninapenda kutembelea bustani? Well, do you know?
Bustani means like a garden, or like where there's like a garden, or how do you call it? Yes, like a garden. Like in the cities, I don't know out there, like in Mombasa, we have like 4 or 5 bustanis where there's chairs, very cool environment, there's flowers, there's sort of all things, and trees. So that nature, or like that part, we can call it bustani, But if you say that you are going out there in the nature, like in the forest or like this, you can say, napenda kutembea nje kwenye mazingira, in the environment, like out there in the nature. Mazingira, nje kwenye mazingira, mazingira. Mazingira means like the surroundings, but the environment itself. So mazingira. But if you say bustani, it means like a garden, somewhere like where you can go, relax, take a walk, like a small arboretum, Arboretum, yes. Arboretum, it's like a bustani, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Asante.
Okay. So, and then you say, when you walk outside, and you say nje mazingira, or only mazingira?
You can say like use it's redundant, but also when you explain like nje, it means out there, not like mazingira can be like for example, if I say mazingira yangu ni nyumba refu, it means my environment, it's very high houses, very big houses. But if I say nje kwenye mazingira, it means you are actually defining and saying out there in the nature, like in the environment, like in the forest or somewhere random, you know, but outside where people live. Like people don't live, like out of residential areas, nje kwenye mazingira. So somebody, you mean you want to take like an hike or go somewhere where there's no people? So that is more understandable. Although it's a little bit redundant, but if you say like nje kwenye mazingira, it means out in the nature. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
Ndio. Rosie, don't worry. You know, Kantika took my offer of asking question. I say that this is a teachable moment. So I say like whenever you feel that you have a question, you just attack it there and then before you forget. Because I may say a lot of things, alafu unapata umesahau. You are forgotten. By the time I say something, you maybe smile or laugh. Then you're like, what did I want to ask? Then it's just poof, gone. So just ask in that instance in the question.
Okay, you saw on my face I had a question, but I was wondering how to move the dialogue box out of the way so I could see you better. But it's okay now.
Okay, okay. Lisa. You can ask.
It's good. It's okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't know about Jay Lang. I don't know whether he or she is there.
Amenyamaza, siyuko ni Jed.
Oh, that's Jed. Oh, that's Jed.
Niko hapa.
Ah, okay.
Habari yako, Princess?
Nzuri. Habari yako. Okay. I didn't realize it was you, Jed. So is it whose turn is it, Amwel? Is it my turn or Jed's turn?
Anyone can go. It's okay.
Mimi ni Jaylan, ninatoka kusini mwa Afrika. Mimi ni mchungaji, napenda lugha ya Kiswahili. Asante.
Nice.
Asante,
Yes, karibu Jed. So she said one new thing there that maybe not a lot of people know, but Rosie is already smiling. She already know this one. So Kantika, who is mchungaji?
Mchungaji.
Yes.
Mchungaji, isn't that pineapple? No, oranges.
No, oranges is mchungwa. Almost.
Mchungwa.
Mchungwa is an orange tree, but she said she's a mchungaji. So there's two ways you can define that, but yes, if you say one of those, I'll give you a yes.
Mchungaji. I don't think no. You write it the same like chungwa, but only with M?
No, not exactly, not even cross. Different.
Not even close. Oh my God.
Yes. She said she's a mchungaji. How can she be a orange tree? Just for fun, you know? Yes. But yes. So, okay, so it's a new word, but I know.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. So there's two ways you can yes. There's two ways you can define this. So for example, if somebody says mimi ni mchungaji, okay, so it means automatically when you think about it, it means that they are a pastor, okay, like in the church, you know, like this, they are like a pastor or a reverend, so like this. So also in another way, if somebody is like a shepherd, which like actually comes from this because it comes from the Bible. So for those people, because Jesus was saying that we are like the frogs, like his frog, we are like the sheep. and he is the shepherd, the true shepherd. So that's why this word is literally used as a shepherd. You know, it's pastor, but also it means like, it can mean like a shepherd in other meanings, like this. Yes. So
Yeah.
that's why I said I need to hear one of those. Yes.
So, Jed, Anakua, nee. It is. I just want to say. So she is a Jed. You are a shepherd, and I cannot say una mchungazi because then I say you have a shepherd.
Because, yes. No. Okay. So I'll say like this. Mchungaji, it's a noun.
Ni. It's only ni.
Yes. Yes.
So I can say.
Noun.
Jed
So
ni.
you say,
Jed
yes.
ni mchungazi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And also in Swahili, so mchungaji, it's like both genders. So either male or a female, yes. So it's okay. So you just, even if I was a pastor, you just say Amwell ni mchungaji, pia Jed ni mchungaji, wao ni wachungaji, you know, like them, they are pastors. So wao ni wachungaji. So let me put it in the chat. So like plural, wao ni wachungaji, when they are many, wao ni wachungaji, yes. So wao ni wachungaji, so which means they are pastors, yes. Tuko pamoja?
But there's no difference in.
Yes, so even if we are males or female, so in Swahili actually there's like no specific gender nouns, like the way we have in French or in other languages. You find that except like the ones which are like focused to like talking about, you know, like the male or masculine themselves, like the specific, but the most of the common nouns, you find that they cater for both genders. Like for example, we are learning about the nieces, like when you say like the niece and the nephew. So always Jen uses this. So when she says, you know, I have my nieces and nephews, they came to visit me. So there's a time I remember that happened, and she said, wapwa, like the nieces and the nephews, wapwa wangu. So one, it's mpwa. Okay, so mpwa. Okay, mpwa means like the nieces and nephews. Yes, wapwa means many, but one, it's mpwa. So wamekuja kunitembelea. So it means both the nieces and the nephews, both genders. Yes. So in Swahili, it's like no sensitive. I know that in French, in Spanish, you have to put something to indicate that it's a, yes, masculine or feminine. Yes. But in Swahili, except when you say mama, baba, dada, kaka, those ones are the ones which are defined, like masculine or feminine. Yes.
Yeah.
Tuko pamoja?
So there's no.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no difference if I would say, if I say, Jed, you are a shepherd. There's no difference than when I say to you, Amwell,
Mm-hmm.
she is a shepherd, and then both times I say ni mchungazi.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. So like for example, if I say, for example, you are saying like Amwell ni mchungaji, Jed ni mchungaji. That's why I give that
when
example.
I need to say the name. Yeah, I understand.
Yes. And it's like just is. So it's like saying Amwell is a pastor, Jed is a pastor. So like that. Then from there, then you say, wao ni wachungaji, you know, which means they are pastors. So that is what I just saw there. So wao ni wachungaji, yes. So also you can say Amwell na Jed ni wachungaji, which means Amwell and Jed are pastors.
Yeah. And so then I'm going to ask Jed ni mchungaji kanisani.
Ndio.
Ndio. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Asante.
Hiyo ni kazi yangu ya muda wote.
Again, please.
Hiyo ni kazi yangu ya muda wote. That's my full-time job.
Muda wote.
Yes.
Rosie understands, but I don't.
Muda
Yes.
wote, the all time, for the whole
Yes,
time.
all time. Yes.
That's my full-time job.
Mm.
Yes. Like full-time job, all time, you know? Yes. Kazi yangu ya muda wote in the chat.
Kazi yangu ni muda ya
Kazi yangu ya muda wote. Kazi yangu ya muda wote. My work. Or like, let's say my full-time job, you know? Like this.
muda wote is full time.
Yes, all time. All time. It's, when you say like muda wote means like all time. So which means like when you translate that to English, it means like full time. Yes. You see, people are teaching. I think you guys speak better Swahili than I do. Naongea Kiswahili kizuri. You are teaching me Swahili. I'm like, I forgot how to say that. Yes. So anyways, nadhani kila mtu maswali yamejibiwa, sivyo? So no more questions like now. So Kantika, now it's your turn to introduce yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
Jina langu ni Katinka.
Yes, najua.
It's not Katinka, but it's Katinka. Just for the other people, Amel, you can still say Katinka. But for the other,
forgive me for butchering your name.
Nina Ishi, let me find your example word. Nina Ishi, I think that's when where I was born. Nina Ishi, Sassenheim. Is it? I was born. Ishi, Kuishi.
No. Naishi means I live. I live. When you say
of
Naishi,
course.
I live.
Of
Yes.
course.
But if you say I was born, you say Nilizaliwa. So
Of course.
Nilizaliwa. Yes,
Yeah.
Nilizaliwa. So you see, like I think did I write when? No. So I just said okay. So just I thought maybe I put, but in the chat, Nilizaliwa means I was born. Like for example, I was born in Nairobi.
Ishi. Yeah, Nina Ishi.
Yes.
I live. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would say like for example, I can say naishi Mombasa, lakini nilizaliwa Nairobi. Okay?
Yeah.
So
So
this one,
you are saying lakini Nina Toka means the same in a way.
No, not exactly.
I come
like
from.
For example, this is like somehow like for the case of Rosie, she can say naishi Ufaransa, lakini natoka Uingereza. Okay, a little bit different. So it means that she lives in France, but she is from England. Does it make sense? So natoka means I'm from.
Oh,
So yes. So because you find that a lot of people who are in this Swahili class, for some reason, they live elsewhere from where maybe they are not maybe citizens or they are citizens, but they are from elsewhere. So like this. So like, for example, I was living a couple of months ago, I've been living in like Tanzania. So if somebody can ask me, where are you? I can say, naishi Tanzania, lakini natoka Mombasa. So this is just for example, but you can say nilizaliwa Nairobi, which means I was born in Nairobi. Being born in Nairobi does not mean I live in Nairobi, because even maybe.
So you don't use it as the same nimezaliwa and natoka. You don't use it as the same origin. I mean, for the same place. It doesn't mean.
Yes.
Like you can be born in Nairobi, but you come from Rwanda.
Yes.
I don't understand the difference. I don't understand the difference.
Okay. So it's like I would say like it's almost one and the same, but like we think in English. Let's think in English. We're not thinking in like Swahili kidogo kando. We just put Swahili on the side. Like for example, let's say hypothetically, I have my kids, right? So me and maybe let's say me and my wife, we moved to maybe the Netherlands, right? Then we are on the contract as we are doing whatever we are doing the contract, but maybe like for 1 week or 2 weeks or maybe a couple of months. And then maybe as we are preparing to go back to Kenya, maybe our kid is born somewhere in Amsterdam, right? So the kid has been born in Amsterdam. So when the kid is asked, the kid can say, Nilizaliwa, Amsterdam. Okay, we together. I was born in Amsterdam. So being born in Amsterdam does not mean you live in Amsterdam, or neither are you from Amsterdam, right? So I know it's quite conflicting. So the kid, we moved back to Nairobi, right? So the kid maybe has lived in Nairobi for like maybe from the first month until maybe the teen years, and then maybe the kid moves now to a different city, maybe in Mombasa, where the kid maybe lives there permanently and becomes big, and also gets married, and maybe the university there, like in my case. So which means now the kid can say, natoka, lakini natoka Nairobi, you know, which means I'm from Nairobi. My parents are in Nairobi, natoka Nairobi. That was like my home. My home is there. Natoka Nairobi, lakini naishi, you know, but I'm living currently. Where are you living currently? Naishi, because it may like ishing, like living in a place, it means like it can be temporarily. Maybe like the way Jet moves from sometimes from, you know, Eswatini, and she goes to Cape Town sometimes, she can say, lakini, natoka, maybe, natoka Eswatini, lakini naishi Cape Town. I'm living in Cape Town at the moment. I'm in Cape Town, which means like when you say you are living, it's something that can change with time. So you can move from Cape Town, maybe she comes to Nairobi, then the whole thing changes again. And she's like, naishi Nairobi, sasa lakini natoka. Where you are from does not change. Because I may go even in the States, I may come to Netherlands or France, but I can say naishi Paris, naishi Amsterdam, naishi Cape Town, naishi Eswatini, but where I am from does not change. Lakini natoka Kenya, I'm from Kenya. Then also when somebody asks, where were you born? So I can say, nilizaliwa Amsterdam. I was born in Amsterdam. Wow, you know? Yes, so I don't know. Inaeleweka, does it make sense?
Yes.
Yes, I know, it's crazy, but interesting.
Yes.
Yes, so it's good.
And the
yeah,
the interesting thing too is that in Kenya people consider the Ninatoka part. The Natoka part is where they come from, that they consider as home. People can live in Nairobi.
Yes, like for example,
and I think that's also why it's important in the language, because in Nairobi many people they live in Nairobi, but they don't consider Nairobi home. They consider home where the family will, even if they were born in Nairobi, then they consider the home of the family they come from, even when they were. Yeah. So it's also a Kenyan thing. Yeah. Are you?
Yes, actually, I would not say it's a Kenyan thing. It's an African thing, most
it's an African
because
thing. I was just asking to Rosie if are you in Tanzania or are you in Kenya?
Ninaishi Ufaransa, in France.
Lakini Besa unapenda Kenya au Tanzania? No, actually, I want to ask you: are you learning Swahili for Tanzania or for Kenya?
Ninajifunza Kiswahili kwa sababu ninapenda lugha ya Kiswahili.
Ah, very
Lakini labda mwaka
Ujao.
merci. Mwaka ijao. Labda nitasafiri Afrika.
Mhm.
L'Afrique, Afrique, East and Africa,
Afrika Mashariki.
Mashariki. Asante. Afrika Mashariki. I don't yet know where, but I would like to visit a Swahili speaking country.
Okay.
Any.
Oh, okay. Well, now you know, the Jet will know. Now you can go to South Africa. Eh?
Yes, utakutana na Jed, and Jed will blast you with Swahili. Atakuta kwa Kiswahili, and she'll be like, karibu. Yes. Rosie. Yes. So, which means actually not only see Afrika Mashariki pia, tunaweza sema Afrika Mashariki na Kati. So like East and Central Africa, watu wengi wanatumia Kiswahili. Many people are using Swahili. Na pia siku hizi ukielekea kusini, kama if you are going like towards south, pia nchi nyingi kuelekea kusini kama Botswana, Malawi, Zambia, Mozambique, pia Namibia kidogo, Afrika Kusini, South Africa, pia hizi nchi zimeanza kuvutiwa ni lugha ya Kiswahili. So we have started getting like L3 speakers, like maybe it's like they have that language or fourth language, ambao wameanza kufundisha hata skuli, like it has become like an option. Yes, yes. Before lugha ambazo zilikuwa zinafundishwa kwenye hizi shule kama kwa mfano Mozambique walikuwa wanaongea Kireno, Portuguese, walikuwa wanapatiwa Kiingereza au Kifaransa like option, you know, like French and like English as option, lakini Kiswahili pia wameanza kupatiwa kama chaguo, like a choice for those students who want to learn any other language. They are told that they can learn even Swahili as an option. So inakuwa ni vizuri. Alafu pia Umoja wa Afrika, the African Union, pia imepitisha. It has like passed this rule and it has said like the Vision 2050 nchi za Afrika in one or another, kwa njia moja au nyingine, in one or another, waanze kukikubali na kukikumbatia, you know, like Kiswahili kama lugha ya Afrika. So they have passed this rule where like they have requested all the African countries to start embracing. Kukumbatia, it's like embracing. Embracing Kiswahili kama lugha ya Afrika. Ndio. So nadhani hata ukienda utakuta tu watu sisi hapa tunaongea Kiswahili, utakusalimia kwa Kiswahili. Tasema ukituambia habari, tunasema habari dada, karibu. Ndio. Kwa mfano kwanza kama wewe unaongea Kifaransa, ukienda Kongo utafurahi kabisa. Kongo, Rwanda, Burundi utafurahi kabisa. Kwa sababu so they if you go to Congo, Rwanda, Burundi, you'll be very happy. A very happy human being. So they have this mashup of Swahili and French, a cocktail, a good smooth cocktail, which utafurahia kabisa, ni tamu kabisa kuisikiza, you know? Even for me, I already listen to that and then I'm like, wow. Yes. Yes, so utafurahia. Yes, you meet some people. So unaelewa, they think, I'll say they are Swahili, Kiswahili chao mara nyingi kama sisi. Kiswahili chetu tunafikiria unajua, kwa sababu tunaongea Kiswahili kama lugha rasmi, lakini wao unapata wanaongea Kiswahili kama lugha ya pili. So like they are L2 speakers. So unapata mara nyingi kuna maneno ambayo hawajui, the specific word ambayo hawajui kwa Kiswahili, so wanaweka ya Kifaransa, so they substitute with French. So kwa mfano, I'll give you a good example. Nitawapatia mfano mzuri. Kwa mfano, nikakuja natembea na rafiki yangu anaitwa Chimene. Chimene nikasikia ameulizwa ni rafiki yake fulani pale. Mami, mambo? Then she is like, nzuri sana. Then she is like, akaulizwa, umeamua kutufichulia sheri wako eh? So, like, umeamua kutufichulia sheri wako. Sheri, yes, sheri ni jina la Kifaransa. So, kwa mara nyingi kwa Kiswahili, tunasema mshikaji. Mshikaji means like your lover or somebody that you like. So the rest is Swahili, but unapata kama jina kama sheri. Watu ukisikiza nyimbo nyingi za kutoka Kongo wanasema my sheri na kupenda, unajua? So mpenzi wako or kitu kama hicho. So something of the sort. So then they are just asking, you have decided to show up with your, you know, your fiance or something. Then she is like, pana huyu si sheri wa kwangu. Ni rafiki tu, lakini nampenda lakini. Ni rafiki yangu, lakini rafiki mzuri kabisa. So like this. So then also, nikaenda dukani one time, and rafiki yangu akasema nisaidie na, sijui alisema bushe, yes, bushe, mshumaa, like a candle. Nashindwa bushe ni nini? Unajua, maneno mengi yani wanatumia Kifaransa. So nasema point yangu ni, if you go to more you go to the west, the Central African area, utapata Kifaransa na Kiswahili kizuri kabisa. So like a very good hotel and mashup. Utafurahia tu. It will be like your happy place. Yes. So, anyways, tuna swali lolote? Do we have any question up there?
I have to say something which I should have said in the beginning, but I was a few minutes too late, so I'm sorry about that. But I only had time now to join until now because I have another Zoom meeting. But I thought I thought to join anyway for just a small part. But I don't know if that's okay with you because I have these other meetings. Is that okay? Yeah, because I have
okay, we always say in Swahili, in like a Kenyan way, we tell you usijipe pressure. Pressure it's English, but when we say usijipe pressure means like don't stress about it. Usijipe pressure, don't stress about it. Yes. So
don't what about it? I don't hear it.
Don't stress.
Don't worry.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yes, don't worry. Don't stress
worry.
yourself.
Don't worry. Okay.
Yes.
And then what do you say in Swahili?
No, it's like a mixture of Swahili. Yes, Swahili and English. Usijipe. Let me just write it for you. Usijipe pressure. Okay. Pressure means like you know, when you have pressure, like a high blood pressure. So usijipe pressure. It means like don't stress over it. Usijipe pressure.
Pressure. Just from the English. Yeah. Usijipe.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much because I have these other meetings every week, and sometimes I can join on Tuesday, and then I can join here. But other times I will only be here for half an hour, if I manage.
It's okay.
Is it okay?
Sawa, nashukuru kabisa. We are grateful to have you.
Okay, asante sana.
Yes.
Ciao Nana, Wiki ujao.
Ndio.
Yes, wiki ijayo.
Ijayo.
Kuwa na wakati mwema.
Ijayo. Okay, and then I say bye-bye.
Kwaheri. Okay, So Rosie, Jed, kuna swali lolote? Do we have any question? Okay.
Hapana.
So, okay, sawa. So leo tulikuwa tunasoma, tuseme hii wiki tumekuwa tukisoma kuhusu kuhesabu, like counting, unajua. So numbers, I know this is something that you already know. You and Jed, we are very good at this. Sindio, you're good with numbers. So, yes. And the reason why nafundisha number ni kwa sababu I know that very soon when we start getting into the classification of nouns, we'll need to have, because as you know, numbers, they are like quantitative adjectives. So yes, kuhesabu, yes, counting, kuhesabu. So numbers, nambari, okay? Or you can also say tarakimu. Tarakimu also means like counting. So that is also another alternative, tarakimu. But that is for the advanced persons. That's why, you know, we just say numbers, nambari. Tarakimu means also like counting, okay? Like counting, yes. So kuhesabu also tarakimu, like the numbers. So, okay. Then also you can say nambari. So, okay, counting is very important. So, kwa sasa najua hizi ni namba ambazo tunajua. You already know these ones, very easy. Sivyo? Rahisi kwako Rosie. Very easy, right?
Ndio.
Yes, so maybe unaweza kasema, so like 1 hadi 20. So, ama 1 hadi kama 10, alafu Jed atahesabu 1 hadi 20. Najua ni rahisi, but unajua pia ile kutamka, the pronunciation is a little bit important. Then we go to the rest of the numbers, a little bit we pass through them, then we can look at something else. Yes. Yeah.
Ndio.
Yes.
Sorry, I think I misunderstood something. You want me to do something?
Yes, like read 1 to 10. Then Jed will read 11 to 20.
Okay. 1, 2, wili, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, kenda, I didn't know. 10.
Yes. Okay. So, okay, the reason why I wrote wili means like, for example, when you are talking about plural, like for example, you're talking about 2 people, you not say mtu mbili. That is, although semantics, sometimes I can say nadai mtu mbili hapa. So we can always say like that, like 2 people, but that is like improper Swahili, but you know, normal conversation Swahili, it's okay. But if we are talking like something that is grammatically correct, we say watu wawili. So that's why I wrote wili there. So you drop the M and put W-A, wawili, 2 people. Yes. If it's viti, you say VTV, wili. So when we are talking like in terms of adjective. Then also we have kenda. Kenda is used like especially when you are saying like about the ears. Like for example, you are saying like the year, maybe the year 1899. No, maybe the year, maybe the year 1999. So you can hear somebody say mwaka 1900 tisini na tisa. Yes, so kenda mia, so means like 900. Kenda mia, mwaka 1000. So let me write it for you. So 1999. So this just comes like actually when they are talking about the years. So you can hear somebody say mwaka 1000, okay? Then kenda mia, okay, like 900, kenda mia. Kenda mia tisini na tisa. Okay, so it's not very, it's like not very commonly used like term. Okay, so it's used like especially in like the old Swahili before the Swahili was a little bit revised. Like if you are reading like some books or articles written in the 50s and 60s, you may find kenda somewhere, or if you are trying to read like a poem like this, you know, like there's those kind of like the freedom of the poets or the freedom of writers. So even if it's a modern poem, you may find somebody using kenda in terms of describing somebody's age, or they are talking about especially like years, describing like somebody's years or years of something. You may find when they are talking about 9, instead of saying tisa, they say kenda, and you're like, what the heck is kenda? But kenda is borrowed from Bantu, yes. So
Okay.
yes. Yeah, so like I gave you like an example in the chat. So we have 1999. So of course, a person, normal person like me and you, will say 1900, okay, tisini na tisa, okay, so which means 1999. But you may find an author writing a poem or a story, they're like, alizaliwa mwaka 1999. Then you're like, kenamia, what the heck inamaanisha nini? Anyways, now you know. Yes, sasa unajua. Deal. So you may find it from time to time. So it's just good to know. That's why I just always put it there. Yes. Sawa?
Asante. Ndio.
Yes. Yes.
Niendelee.
All right. Yes,
Niendelee.
Jed, endelea. Ndio.
11, 12, wili,
Mhm.
13, 14, 13.
Ni tano, si tatu. Nilikosea.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay. Safi kabisa. So these ones, they are like somehow explanatory. I know in like other languages, in English, in French, in like Spanish, we always have the ons, dos, you know, once. Yes, 11, you know, going to 12, they are different. But in Swahili, from here, so most of the numbers, they are just very easy. Once you have like 1 to 10, the rest of the numbers is just literally 10 and 1, 10 and 2, 10 and 3, 10 and 4, which means like 13. So even when you go to a bigger number, like ishirini or 30 or 40 like this, you always say maybe 40 and 5, you know, which means 45, immediately. So very easy. Do we have any question up there? Kuna swali lolote? Okay, so now we have this, so which means like these numbers. So if you need to say like 70, you know, 70, maybe 78, you just say sabini na nane, you know, 78. Yes. So this one's I'll read for you, very easy. Oh, maybe sorry. So Rosie, how do you say that?
30. Thelathini.
What about 80?
Themanini.
Okay, Jed, how do you say 60?
15,
Na 90?
90.
Yes, okay. So we have 30. I know these ones, they are always confusing to many people. We have 30, which is the Ravini, and we have 80, which is the Manini. Then we have the 60, which is Sitini, and we have 90, which is Tisini. So Sitini and Tisini. A little bit, yes. So if you don't listen very carefully, they may confuse you. But the rest are very easy. Of course, we have kumi for 10, ishirini for 20, arobaini for 40. We have hamsini for 50, and we have sabini for 70. Yes. So the rest are just very, very easy. Rahisi kabisa, sivyo? Right? Very easy.
Ndio.
Yes.
Ndio.
Yes. Even these ones, we just pass through the brushing through the numbers. I know that these ones, they are very easy for us. So we are just brushing through the numbers. So will do me the honors of reading this.
Mimi naweza kusoma
Sawa.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Naendelea?
Ndio, endelea.
600, 700, 800, 900.
Okay. Safi kabisa. All right, nice. So swali lolote hadi hapo? Any question up to there? Okay, very easy. I know these ones are very easy numbers. So which means, Jed, you can read for us this one, 1,000 to 9,000, very easy numbers. So we are just passing through them.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000.
Okay, safi kabisa. Asante, Jed. So swali lolote, we have any question up to there?
Hapana.
Okay, so these ones, they are just big numbers. I know they are scary. So for those people who don't like arithmetics, we always say like in Kenya, we always say like this, tunasema hivi, people ate math until their paycheck comes. Unajua. That is when they get serious with math or paying taxes. Yes, either. So when it's tax time or paying the getting like paid, that is when the people get a little bit serious. So these ones, I'll send you this PDF in the group. I think it's already attached. I'm not sure if it's attached with the Rosie on the Patreon. I think it's attached in one of the sessions. I think you check it out. Maybe in session, I'm not sure. Session 8, I think it's attached with or 7. Maybe 7.
Angalia.
Yes, just check. If it's not there, just tell me. So these ones you just check, and you can do a little bit of practice with this. And then I'll just pass over and we go to rangis, the colors. Yes, rangis, very interesting. Silvio. Yes.
How do we answer Silvio on the Ivio?
You say ndio.
Ivio.
Yeah.
Ndio.
When I say Silvio, Silvio, you say ndio. You say yes.
Yeah.
If I ask you, right, then you say yes. Silvio. So yeah, ndio. Yes, or you can say noun. I think, yes, I think I taught you that one. Did you look at the advanced like session that I did for like last weekend? I think it has some of this, like ndio, apana, noun. Yes, how to respond. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we look at the colors. So of course you can see I went out of my way and I painted each color, okay? So to the corresponding, the word and the color, okay? So, which means at least you have an idea which color exactly we're talking about, yeah? So I don't know, okay. Do you know any colors? Which color are you familiar with?
I'm starting to be familiar with most of them, but I didn't know Richie for green.
Okay, so this one, kijani, you can use it Aaron. You can say rangi ya kijani. So kijani means like the leaf. It means like green, like the kijani. Jani actually means like the leaf of like a tree or a plant. They are always green in our country, our area. So ua ni rangi ya kijani. So that's why we say kijani. So when like a person before, you can always say kijani bichi, which means like a green leaf. Bichi means like a green leaf. Bichi. Bichi means like unripe. In other ways, you remember I said tutajua mbivu na mbichi. There's always a time when I was always saying that tutajua mbivu na mbichi. We know like the ripe and the unripe. Mbivu na mbichi. Mbivu means like ripe. The unripe it's bichi. So and most of the things when they are like unripe, they are always green. Like for example, tofal, the apples, they look green, you know, like this. Then when they become beachy, they start looking like red, yellowish. Yes. So yes. So you can say kijani or you can say kijani kibichi, which either way means green. Yes.
Asante.
Yes. Tuko pamoja. Then also in the blue, I know this one blue, it's not like a very common color. So blue, you can say blue, but also samawati. Samawati, it's like somehow like not very commonly used. But if you come across samawati, samawati means like a blue. Yes, it's another name for blue.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So of course, Jed, which color are you not maybe familiar or not familiar with?
I'm not familiar with manjano and kahawa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Majano, very easy, yellow. So you can say rangi ya jano, one. Like if it's like one item you are talking about, you can say rangi ya jano. So which means like yes, which means like orange something, you know, like rangi ya jano, one item. But if there are many, you say majano. Okay, rangi ya majano. So yes. So which means the orange color because
Yellow.
colors.
Yellow.
Yes, yellow. So which means like also the colors, remember that they are descriptive adjectives. Okay, so they are describing nouns. And as you know in Swahili, like I said, all adjectives or adverbs or anything that explains more about a noun or a verb, either way, even the verbs themselves, they are always affected by the class of noun in which they are. With time, we get to the classification of nouns, but they are affected by this. So which means even the colors themselves, they take these funny prefixes within the class. And in this example, you can see I've given like a few examples, like for example, for the gari, of course, we know it's color nyeupe, white color, but you see that the gari, it is in the classification of Jima. Don't worry, I'll explain what is that. So Jima, it's like it's like in the third class-ish. Yes. So Jima, so you see it becomes gari nyeupe, so which means a white car. Then we have magari meupe, like the plural. Okay. But if you check like in the first class, which is human beings and animals, we have paka mweusi. So which means like if I was to say like a black vehicle, it would be gari nyeusi. But also when we go to the cat, because it's like we are talking about animals like this class and people, we say paka mweusi, mtu mweusi, you know? Because you just know, they are talking about a human being or an animal, you know, because they are already in this class. But don't worry, that one I'll go in details as we get to this classification. But just put it at the end of your, like somewhere in the back of your mind, the colors, they will be affected always by the class of the noun in which they are, whatever they are describing. If they are describing a person, they will have a different prefix. If they are describing an object, they will always be in a different, you know, like we have a different prefix if they are describing a country or whether they are describing different prefixes. Yes. Tuko pamoja? Are we together? Yes.
Ndio.
Then we have nyeusi. Nyeusi means black. Then we have nyekundu. Nyekundu means red. Of course, we have kijani or kijani kibichi, green. We have blue, samawati. So either way. So can you say samawati?
Samawati.
Samawati.
Yes, samawati. Yes, samawati. Because I know that can be a little bit different. Then we have majano for yellow. Then we have kahawa. I don't know, maybe you never know. So some people, they may have black coffee.
I understand now. Kahawa. That's
Yes.
actually the color of coffee.
Yes,
So-
yes, yes.
So that's where it's coming from. Okay.
Yes, for Rosie, she is smiling and she's like, da, of course. Because I know in French and Spanish, they are always saying cafe, you know, or even Italian, like cafe, the color of coffee. It's always brown in either language. So she's like, yeah, duh, it makes sense. Yes, kahawa, coffee. Yes, it's brown. And then we also have zambarau. So can you say zambarau?
Zambarau. Zambarau.
Yeah. Yes, zambarau means purple.
Zambarau.
Yes, color purple. Then we also have machungwa, orange, naranja.
I've
So-
always used machungwa. I've often say nguo ina rangi ya machungwa. I didn't know I
Yes.
can just say machungwa, orange.
Yes,
Mm.
orange, yes. So rangi ya machungwa means orange, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. And that's why you find like, but also if like, for example, in Kenya, you may find somebody and ask you like, what color is it? Then you can tell somebody, rangi ya Fanta. You know, the Coca-Cola, the soda, Fanta,
Mhm.
was in color orange.
Oh,
So you may
rangi ya
also, in
Fanta.
other context, you may hear somebody telling you color or rangi ya Fanta. You know, Fanta means like, because the first Fantas were in orange, although I know nowadays we have like Fanta black currant, we have Fanta orange, we have Fanta pineapple, but when you tell somebody rangi ya Fanta, it always means like Fanta orange. Yes, yes, more because this is something that you meet in different conversations. Yes, you'll find people as you're communicating with them, they are telling you, then you ask, hii kitu yangu ya Fanta inakaji, you know, and they are looking at the dress or the shirt, then you're like, iko poa, you know, like you tell them, yeah, it's good. Then they just ask you, what do you think about this Fanta crop? You know, then you're like, Fanta, how does the soda and the, yes, so they mean orange. Yes. Then we also have pinky. Pinky means like pink, of course. Si sawa? Kuna swali
Niko,
lolote ndio?
ndio
Ah,
nina swali.
Hapana.
Asante.
Hapana
Yes.
swali.
Yes, unaweza uliza. Just ask.
Pink ni rangi ya waridi. Waridi.
Ai, waridi.
Ya, rangi ya waridi.
Waridi is rose. Rosa, it's pink, right? Roses are pink. I don't know, but you know that waridi, yes, waridi, it's like the rangi of the roses themselves. So I'm not sure if it's pink, but I know it's like rangi ya waridi, it's like the roses themselves. So I'm not very good with the colors, so I'm not sure. But I know waridi, it's like the roses. Roses, no, roses, they are like in between pink and red, which is like a little bit of violet or something. Yes, but I know waridi, it's like somewhere in between. It's like violet or something. I'm not sure, but not exactly pink. Yes.
And it's a color. I heard a conversation a mum was ordering a cake for her daughter's birthday, and she asked for pink
Mhm.
icing on the cake. And I think she said,
Ah.
waridi for the color of the icing.
Yes, yes, because waridi, it's like borrowed from Arabic, okay? So it's like an Arabic word. So maybe it's pink. I'm not very good with colors, but I just know waridi are always roses. So roses are which color? That is maybe pink. Because I know some roses are like pinkish, not red exactly. So maybe I always know what it is for roses. So when we are talking about roses, because we say maua ya rangi ya waridi or ua la rangi ya waridi. So which means like the roses, pink roses or something. Yes, maybe. Then also we have another color that I did not write. I remember this one. So it's gray. Gray, it's like rangi ya majivu. Majivu means ashes, ash, wood ash. Majivu, rangi ya majivu. You know majivu?
Oui.
Ash.
Majivu.
Yes.
Okay.
Ash.
Thank you.
Yes. Majivu means gray. Yes. Rangi ya majivu. Yes. Ash.
Makes
Yes.
sense.
Majivu means like gray color. Rangi ya majivu. Yes. And also nyeusi. Nyeusi also you can say rangi ya makaa. Makaa is like the charcoal or the coal itself. So if you're talking about the charcoal or coal, somebody may be referring to nyeusi, like black color. As much as we are talking about the ashes, majivu, somebody can say makaa. Makaa means like the charcoal. So, but they are meaning like the black color. So because always like charcoal or the coal itself, it's always black. Yes. So, any Swahili words,
Ndio. Kundu, ikundu, is it from
Yeah.
a noun also? Like
Pardon?
we have coffee, we have ash, we have oranges, we have leaves.
Mhm.
Do all the colors come from a noun?
No, like all colors come from the noun. I'll just say like this. In like Swahili or in most African languages, you find that most of the colors, you know, they were described with the object that they saw, okay? Like for example, the color red, okay, can be described with tomatoes, okay? So because tomatoes are always there, so you may hear somebody say the color tomato, okay? But like in like my language, you can hear somebody say color tomato. So which means like tomatoes are red. Then also if they say color orange, it means they are saying the color, like the orange color. But nyekundu itself, I don't know where it comes from, but it's like a color by its own. It does not come from any object or like this. But either way, nyekundu or these colors, once they are colors, they always become adjectives because they are already describing something. So all of them either way, if they are like using machungwa, I know they can mean oranges, but if you're using machungwa as a color, it's always an adjective, descriptive adjective. Yes, because it's like explaining more about a noun, because you may say like maybe shati la rangi ya machungwa. So either way, shati becomes your noun and machungwa becomes your adjective, describing more about the shirt. Sindio? Uko sawa?
Ndio.
Do we have any?
Hapana.
Okay. So what do I look? Yes. So for now, we are done with this. Okay. So the rest of the stuff, next week, of course, we'll be looking at family. Let me see. Maybe I can look a little bit quickly. Let me find something here. A moment. So No, maybe we can
I
look
will
at
have
it
to go
next week.
soon. I'm not sure what time it is, but I have to go soon also.
Yes, not a lot of time, but now we can have like a conversation about anything and everything. Maybe like, yes, we can have a conversation. So just talk about anything and everything. So, so the rest of the stuff, I'll just, let's just stop the class there for now, like the grammar stuff. Next week, we look at time, how to say time in Swahili. And we look at family. This is already in like session number 10. We have 11A and 11B, and we have 12, of course. So these ones you find them. So we'll be talking about family members, different sentences, how to say about family members, and also look at time and some additional, common objects and items that we use. Yes, so that will be our next week class. So we look at those ones and are posting them. Yes. So we are moving slowly by slowly. And then once we are done with the next week, I'll be making a small quiz, okay, on quiz.com. And yes, I'll make it within the course of the week. And it's like a small quiz to test if we have been running like the last 4 weeks, because it means that we are done. Then, which means like now the other week 5, we are jumping into like, deep now into like the classification of noun, which messes everybody. We'll be jumping into that one. Yes. Yes, now we start running the read Swahili. The rest was just, I'll say, it was just a starter, Yes, now we are going into the main course meal from week 5. So this one was just a starter, the soups and everything, just and like that. So anyway, so here we are.
Naweza je, naweza tuambie kitu? Can I tell you something? How do you say that?
Naweza
waambie. Wait, waambie. Not two.
Yes, naweza waambia kitu.
Wait. Waambie kitu? Binti yangu atafika Dar es Salaam leo. Leo. Leo.
Safi kabisa.
Aliondoka nji ya van hapa.
Nani amefika Dar es Salaam?
Oui, ndio.
Nani?
Ataka wiki tatu.
Ni rafiki yako?
Wiki tatu.
Jed.
Yeah.
Anasema binti yake.
Oh.
Like daughter, binti yake.
Me, not me. Unfortunately, not me. It will be my turn next year.
Yes, binti yake.
Bahati mbaya si mimi
I think Rosie, ukifika hapa kwetu, either Tanzania ama Kenya, I think tunafaa tuchukue road trip, twende tukamsalimie Jed.
Really?
Yes. Yes, you know, the reason why I can say that, kwa sababu nasema hivi, ni kwa sababu najua kwenda Afrika Kusini ama Eswatini ama Lesotho ama Botswana, Namibia, tuseme Botswana, Mozambique, wapi kwingine, Zambia, Malawi, Tanzania, na passport yangu ya Kenya sihitaji visa. I don't need any visa, so I can always show up to the border. Yes, alafu nasema habari, and they are like, where are you going? And I'll just say, naenda kumwona Jed. I'm going to see Jed. Yes. I'll be like, good. Yes. So maybe Puja, we should organize and take a because nasema hivi, wana mara nyingi naambia watu, kwa mfano, nikisafiri mahali, kama tuseme kama sasa, nilikuwa naangalia, tuseme kwenye taarifa, like news I was reading, kuhusu ili basi, like there's a bus service, it's like a full French, like a bus service, ambayo inaweza toka Dar es Salaam and Cape Town, South Africa, inagharimu kama 180 euros. Itachukua muda wa siku 4, it's like 4 days, but I would say it's not a loss for me, kwa sababu ningependa kusafiri na kuona mazingira. I like traveling, so naambia watu, if you are going kama safari, you are going for safari and you are trying to find like to see many places, badala ya kutumia ndege, if it's possible, especially like if I'm going like hata nikija Ulaya, if I come to Europe, I'll start maybe from Italy, and because Italy, once you get like the Euro visa, it means that sina pressure nyingi. I don't have a lot of pressure. I can move from like let's say kutoka Italy, Italia, niingie in the sweet space, move around there, niingie Ujerumani, naweza ingia Ufaransa without problem. So I like using the bus or train, because nikitumia ndege sitaona sehemu, I won't see the place. So I like enjoying the place. So ndio nasema upata nafasi unakuja, baada kutumia ndege, you go maybe with the bus, you see many other countries. Then when you are maybe coming back, once you're done with your travel and maybe you are a little bit tired, now you can use the flight and go back wherever you want. So hiyo ndio mara nyingi huwa natumia kwenye natumia kwenye safari, ndio niweze kuona sehemu nyingi. Nikisafiri sehemu, najaribu kutumia kama gari moshi, the train, ama najaribu nitumie basi, ndio niweze kuona sehemu nyingi kama nina muda. That is when I have time. Hata nikienda kwa mfano Congo ama Burundi ama naenda Rwanda, mara nyingi huwa napenda nitumie tuseme basi, lakini natumia barabara tofauti, like use different routes. Like this time I go through like kwa mfano nimeenda mara nyingi nimeenda kupitia Kampala, like Uganda, lakini wakati mwingine nabadilisha, naenda Tanzania, ama wakati mwingine naweza pitia Uganda, lakini nichukue barabara tofauti, itakuwa refu, it will be a little bit longer, but I choose a different destination, then eventually come back to Kenya. So many areas. So which means I'll go and see a new place ambayo singeweza kuiona kwa sababu nimesema niko kwenye likizo. Like I said, I'm on vacation. Mimi nataka ku experience. Unajua ile tuseme kukua, yani experience, kupata ile like experience ya sehemu ambazo natembea. You know, I'm not just a tourist, I'm vacationer. So if I'm vacationing, it means I have to enjoy every time. Kila kitu, najifurahia kabisa safari. Yes, I just enjoy the journey. So the same way, ukifika hapa, tunaenda Afrika Kusini. Slowly, you know, at least if somebody asks you, where have you been? Then you can be like, nimekuwa Kenya, nikaingia Tanzania, Zambia, Malawi. They don't know that you are there like just for a couple of hours, just passing through. Then they'll be like, oh my God. Yes. So hiyo ndio, yes, hiyo ndio trick.
Kwenda DRC kwa barabara ugopi vita amwe.
Naam.
Kwenda DRC kwa barabara ugopi vita.
Inategemea ni wapi. So kwa sababu unaweza sema like I don't fear like war and other things, but I would say
Really?
it depends on where. Yes, I don't fear that because kwa sababu nasema hivi, being like a person, mimi ni mtu ambaye najitolea, and I have worked a little bit with I've done a little bit of social work with different organizations. Pia kuna wakati nimeenda Sudani Kusini, Southern Sudan, kwa mwezi kama yes. So nimeenda huko. So there was a lot of fighting, and we went with like an NGO, the same NGO that I was working, but we were attached with the UNHCR, you know, High Commissioner for Refugees.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So nilienda now. Of course, we wear like the green, the blue UNHCR vest, which and like a cape like this, and I went there as a paramedic. Yes, I went there like a paramedic, and I went like a paramedic / translator. Yes, like so like this.
Okay.
So na nilikuwa tunaenda pale although tunakutana na watu wameumia, wengine wako njaa. So for me, I would say that it's something that I would say like I would fear exactly. But also it's something, of course, I'll be a little bit nervous about. But kama ni kusafiri, yes, kama ni kusafiri, I don't think that should be like an hindrance, because kwa sababu vile unasafiri and see different things, actually that is what makes you, because in like it means like even as I grow up and also as I share with other people these experiences, I would believe that they will shape even me. Yani zitanifanya niwe maybe a better human being. Najua. Yes. 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 And also, if I get and also there's one thing that we say. I know it sounds a little bit like I don't care, kama sipendi maisha yangu, but we always say that ikifika wakati wako wa kufa, utakufa tu. When it's your time to die, you just die. Okay? So kuna msemo unasema kwa Kiswahili, ikifika siku ya kifo cha nyani, okay? When it gets the day of the death of the monkey, miti yote utereza, all the trees become slippery. Ni msemo, it's a proverb in Swahili. So ikifika kifo cha nyani, miti yote utereza. Okay? So when it's the day of the death of the monkey, all the trees become slippery. So using the same analogy, if God plans you to die this particular day, even I always tell my friends, you may be sleeping peacefully at home and you just die. You may go in the streets, you get knocked by a car. You may go somewhere in the war zone, maybe you catch a bullet or whatever happens. But if God says you live healthy until like 100 years, nothing will harm you. You'll be fine. You pass through it. So that is what I believe in. I don't know. Najua inakaa kama ni jambo very, tuseme, careless, lakini I believe in that. Yes. Yes, ina imani kuhusu hilo jambo. Yes.
Hiyo ni kweli.
Nzuri sana.
Yes. So for me, but I would say that yes, nchi nyingi za kusini mwa Afrika huwa ziko salama. So most of the southern countries, they are safe. Usijali. So Tanzania usalama uko sawa, Zambia, Malawi sawa, Mozambique uko sawa, Botswana safi kabisa, South Africa safi kabisa. I know most of the countries being safe, it's up to debate. there's a little bit of here and there unrest, but hiyo ni jambo la kawaida, but most of them they are just safe. So unaweza tembea nchi yoyote. You can always move to any country and go see people, enjoy the place, and come out very good, amazing. Yes. Ndio.
Asante. I'm reassured.
Yes. Yes. So yes.
Asante
I'll see you next week.
Amor.
Tano.
Yes. So yes, so nashukuru kabisa. So sijui kama mna kitu cha kusema. So tutamalizia hivi, halafu tutaonana wiki ijayo Jumanne. Yes, so mazungumzo ya marafiki. So you are my person. So mazungumzo ya marafiki, I pushed it to Tuesdays because on Mondays niko na darasa Kiingereza. And this class is taking a lot of time, which means even the time when I'm supposed to start mazungumzo ya marafiki, I'm still in session. So I started tutoring this group of bankers in like helping, like volunteering within the We Speak English Pizza, one of my groups. I'm tutoring this like volunteer. We are how to say, like partnering with a bank in Pisa, Italy, and we have this group of bankers who need to know how to speak English. So we are having like a conversation session for like an hour, 30 minutes. And I'm finishing that session about 8:30 Central European time, which is a little bit, actually not 8:30. I'm finishing around 7. We are finishing at 7 Central European time, which means it's very late for me because usually this session, even for us, you know that we start at 6:30. So which means even mazungumzo ya marafiki will be affected. So with that, so I just moved the session to like on Tuesdays until the foreseeable future. So until I'm finished with them, which will take like 3 or 4 months, maybe I will have to do this one on Tuesday. So tutaonana
Hakuna matata.
Jumanne au Alhamisi. Yes. Sawa. So tasema asanteni kwa kuja na kwaherini.
Asanteni.
Wena wakati.
Wena wakati pia.
All right. Shukran.
Kuweni wakati wema.
Kwaheri.
Kwaheri. Asante sana.
Kwaherini. Karibu.